It was just a release of all the pent-up emotion, nerves, stress. I was just so proud to do that run and to pull it out in the Olympic final. To win full stop was just, a dream come true.
I was always around the water as a kid. When I was in quarantine, that was pretty hard. Not being able to be outside and feel the sun or feel the water. I'll always be by the water, whether that's a river, a lake or the ocean.
So one of the big wellness trends at the moment is blue health or blue therapy, which is about how being on or around water can have really positive impact on your mental health and well-being. As someone who spends a lot of their time on the water, do you think there's some merit to that?
Oh, definitely. I think I feel very fortunate that my training allows me to be on, the Nepean River and paddle up into the gorge and just be surrounded by nature. And I think even though I'm in also artificial zones where we're on a bit more of a playground, a whitewater playground, I still get that connection with the water. And I think anytime I am at the beach or in a lake, I feel more connected and more, grounded. And I think it's definitely a trend I'm on board with.
How many hours in an average week do you think would you spend on the water if you're training for something like the Olympics?
Pretty much 2 hours a day I'll be on the water, and it's a mix of enjoyable and less enjoyable and hard and a bit more cruisy, but I think even when I'm not training, I try and use my time of switching off to either be immersed in some kind of natural environment. So that might be by the Nepean River or by the ocean or in the bush or by the pool, whatever it might be.
Another wellness trend that's got a lot of buzz around it is cold water immersion, where it's said that immersing yourself in freezing temperature can have a positive effect on your immunity and your mental health and well-being. I'm not sure if you've ever dabbled with cold water immersion, but do you have any insights of any of your training taken you to particularly Arctic conditions?
Not the Arctic, but I've definitely been in the Pyrenees in Spain in April, and it was, -1, -2 degrees. That's about as cold as I get. I know some athletes in my sport are in, the -15s or -20s, but for me that was freezing. I got off, I couldn't feel my hands anymore, so it's not a positive impact on my health, I think, but we do ice baths and things like that, but generally that's sort of 10 to 15 degrees and we stay 5 minutes or so. I'd like to try some of the colder immersion, but for me a cold shower and an ice bath is sort of where I've drawn the line for now.
Well, an ice bath is a good entree to it, isn't it? It won't be such a shock for you if you decide to go there. And Jess, were you drawn to water at a very young age?
Yeah, I think both my parents used to compete in canoeing, so I think I was always around the water as a kid. But then I did swimming, I loved going to the beach. I even have this photo of me as a 5-year-old with a broken leg and a cast, and I was at the beach, so much so in the water because I couldn't stay away for too long.
Wasn't going to stop you.
No, I think I'll always be by the water, whether that's a river, a lake or the ocean.
You mentioned your parents there, and I understand that they will also play a little bit of a role in a documentary that's coming up this month on Red Bull TV. I know that you address in that documentary mental health obstacles and, for want of a better way of putting it, how you got out of your own way. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the documentary sort of covers, my journey as an athlete from where I started to my parents and their impact and influence on my career and our family story. And then, growing up in Western Sydney to getting all the way to Tokyo and achieving my gold medal dream. But along the way, obviously, as athletes, we go through so many ups and downs. And so, body image issues, mental health, and, dealing with pressure and adversity come into it as well. So, there's a little bit of everything in there.
Well, you have had an absolutely massive year, so a documentary seems a fitting note on which to end the year, and I hope you have a bit of a break over the summer and that your little time in quarantine wasn't the end of your holiday this year.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Jess. Thanks for watching Body+Soul TV. Click the subscribe button to make sure you never miss a video.